Emsolation is recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people, the first storytellers of this country. We pay our respects to elders past and present and to any First Nations peoples listening. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
You're in Emsolation.
Well, hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Rusciano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter, Mr. Michael Lucas, I bring you this podcast every week. Ring the bells because do I have bells?
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun. I was sent an article this morning that explained men over 25 are flooding to dating apps to secure themselves a sugar mama. The situationship has been declared.
Hang on, situationship.
Situationship.
That's what I had last week.
A situation.
Yeah.
The situationship has been declared over as Gen Z men want older women.
Yeah.
But then
Don't some of them just want a good experienced
Let's hold this
servicing?
discussion because we will be talking about the fact my new stand-up show, Addicted to Love,
explores these very topics and more.
it truly does, is now on sale. All shows are available for you to grab yourself a hot little ticket. Michael and I will be dissecting the show later on. There's so much to get into because only last week I ended a situationship. So I didn't even know I was in one till my children told me.
I do need a complete definition as provided by that.
I, quite honestly. I will have...
Yeah, I guess in my instinct is I define it as there's something romantic going on, but it's a quite complicated situation, so you wouldn't say it's a relationship yet.
Hold caller.
Oh. What is a situationship?
What is a situationship? That's very hard to say. It makes me want to go full Effie. Situationship.
Yeah, that actually is clearer.
Truly.
It rolls off your tongue.
Is basically a relationship without a clearly defined relationship. It sits somewhere between casually dating, emotionally involved. We act like a couple, but without commitment, labels, or clarity. Why does this feel like this only benefits the man in this place? Usually you text constantly, spend significant time together, there's emotional intimacy and or sex, but one or both people avoid defining what it is. I wonder who's doing the avoiding.
But doesn't every relationship therefore go through a situationship phase before it actually gets declared a relationship?
Well, this feels like one-sided. It feels to me like situationships, I'm really struggling with that word, occur when... Like, I feel like a healthy casual relationship exists if both people genuinely want that. But I think a situationship is like when there's emotional investment more so from one party, not to generalise, but the woman. I feel. So it feels like maybe all the benefits of a relationship without the security, which is definitely what I was in. What a fantastic deal. But before we get to that, Eurovision is upon us, and we acknowledge here at Emsolation in this very studio that it is fucking probo for so many reasons.
I know, once such an uncomplicated love.
It is not that way at all. But what we do want to address is Our Lady Delta is finally having her moment in the sun.
I think she's had some moments in the sun.
Not to the level that she deserves.
No, not globally.
Not globally. And I think what has been holding her back is her lack of exposure to people who love an over-the-top diva, aka European audiences.
Yes.
I think now she has hit the stage in a place where her natural operating level, which is a lot of wind machines, which is a lot of hair flipping, which is a lot of like Swarovski crystals, is like that's her baseline.
Well, isn't it also just in Australia, I feel like we prioritise humility, which is difficult for the diva. Like I would say Kylie Minogue walks a good line of being a humble diva, which is not the standard operating system.
A humble diva, it's hard. I myself. Do you think it cancels out you being a humble diva if you call yourself a humble diva?
I think it goes a long way. I think there's probably other disqualifying elements.
I think why Delta is having such an impact, Australia has gotten it wrong for many years because we've been sending people who are kind of cool and niche.
Yes.
But what we got right this time is Australia sent someone who was fucking committed.
Yeah.
And this is what works at Eurovision.
Committed to glamour.
Full commitment
Camp.
to the bit.
Hair.
Someone who gets it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm watching her Instagram following is just like, it's just, she's going to hit 1 million followers soon. It is incredible to watch her rise.
Yeah.
And I just, honestly, I couldn't be happier.
It is a great match of platform meets performer. And I mean, I know this is probably the most dated phrase ever, but understands the assignment. Never has it been more appropriate than Delta Goodrem stepping onto the Eurovision stage.
And she's been training for this moment without even realising it for the last 25 years. She didn't even realise that everything she did that Australia might have been, it's a bit over the top. This was her in like elite level boot camp for Eurovision. And like, I think that this competition, if anything, encourages women standing in the direct line of several wind machines. This is it.
It also, she does feel like the love child of Celine Dion and Olivia Newton-John, both of whom I understand have done Eurovision in the past. And there's a bit of ABBA in there, more than she's been permitted to show.
Mm-hmm. She's definitely doing the whole, hey, I'm Australia's Celine Dion route, which I encourage and applaud.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we'll take it.
I mean, I think steer further into insanity.
Eclipse is killing it. The official Eurovision account actually featured it and did a cross tag with her. And it is so electrifying. Actually, could we get it up, please? Can we get it up? So I know we're gonna have to pause and the boys are gonna have to frantically. If you go to the Eurovision Instagram account, you'll see Delta. I felt a surge of pride that I've not felt for any Australian sporting team in my entire life.
Really?
When I saw
you
this clip.
watched the Matildas competing. You saw Ian Thorpe at Sydney 2000, but none of it.
No, because this is giving Eurovision diva lineage. Like, it is absolutely, when you see this clip.
This is the stage that's sacred, an arena that's sacred for you.
It is. And Probo. And, like, we will not be, yes, but we just want to separate Delta out from this because this bitch has put in the fucking work and game sees game. I know how hard that woman has hustled. I know. Personally, I see her. She has gone through cancer. She's gone through multiple reinventions. She's gone through Neighbours. She's gone through like managers. She's like...
We just equate Neighbours with cancer.
No, I'm just listing the things that she has done.
No, I know. She has been around
forever.
For a quarter of a century now.
And finally, she's being allowed to lean into the full drama and emotion that I know courses through that woman's veins.
I know. She's been saying it for 25 years. She was born to try.
Yes. And instead of being endured, she is being enjoyed and celebrated. And I'm genuinely so happy for her. So here's Delta at rehearsals singing Eclipse, and this is my grand final. Honestly, I cannot fault it. 0 notes. I want you to pay attention to the way she works the camera, the way she moves her arms, the way she moves her face, the way she moves her hair. The staging is spot on. The dry ice, the lighting, the scarf. No notes. Perfection has nailed it. I'm so excited for her. Okay.
One kiss, all my life for a night like this. What's yours for us? All we like fixes what we can see. Where we live,
Do you do a wink?
where we can see.
Every arm gesture, the camera awareness, the looks. It was very...
In what other TV spectacle would you get a close-up of a French? Like the camera follows her hand up to her perfectly manicured fingertips and we get a zoom in on her. Her nail lady did her work, let me tell you now.
It's very... it was giving me Let It Go vibes, which... Elsa vibes, which are another plus for you.
So camp.
I'm
genuinely pleased for her.
But do we really have the allies needed in this competition to get the top 10 berth.
Oh,
A top
yes.
Yes, okay.
I would say we're in a chance for top 10. I'd go as far as to say I'm predicting 6th for Delta. People hate us in the competition because I don't know if you're aware, we are not in Europe.
I am aware of that.
And a lot of people, and rightly so, are asking, why the fuck is Australia involved?
Although in such a troubled time.
Sure.
Maybe it's a good thing now. Maybe it's come all the way around.
I don't think so.
You really? They still
I don't know
think-
if you're also aware of what Europeans are like, but can hold on to a centuries-old grudge.
They can.
Yeah, pretty parochial too, Europeans.
Yeah.
I think they'll appreciate what Delta has brought to the table. I think she's going to finish higher than any Australian has ever finished before because what they are dealing with is a fucking polished showgirl. She will give. There will be no nerves for Delta. There will be no off performances. There will be no, any sort of like underlying uncertainty. She will deliver rock solid divadom with every fucking performance.
Jesus. Yeah.
Right. The consistency is what's going to get us there. And I'm telling you, we have sent the Usain Bolt.
We have.
Like, she is, I can't think of another Australian performer more suited, poised, and qualified to bring this home for us. Maybe Ruben Kay.
It's a torpedo in Sydney 2000, except she's not in any closet.
No. Oh. He's out.
Well, I don't think he was in the closet technically then.
No,
I think probably
never forget, my favourite Ian Thorpe business decision was to prove he was straight, was to align himself with a pearl necklace company.
And please don't forget the Fascinators.
The Fascinators also. Right. And he, to prove his heterosexuality, wore a tight high leather choker with a singular pearl. Wasn't over the top, wasn't a string of pearls. No.
Hi, gay.
Just one pearl. So masked.
I related to him so heavily in that period of time. I saw, you say game knows game, as a very confused late teenager.
Game knows game. Game knows game. So, Delta, we wish you well. We are not commenting on Eurovision other than commenting on Delta Goodrem.
Just want to add that Dami Im got to number 2, so in order to get the highest,
was she the runner-up?
She needs to win.
Did Dami Im get second?
In 2016.
We are remiss.
I
feel
apologise.
ashamed.
Right?
And also Queen. I mean,
Queen.
Yeah.
Love Dami.
Queen. But not as camp. There, I said it.
No, she's not as. Oh, that's fair.
There, I said
she
it.
is not as camp. She's not as camp.
Technically, both excellent
to
singers.
be fair, it's hard to be as camp as
Delta
Delta.
Goodrem.
That is a high bar.
She has her own drag queen, Delta Goodrem of Adelaide.
That's right.
What a name.
What a name. When I interviewed Delta for the first time, it's the first thing I said to her.
And what is she? She was aware,
Of
obviously.
course.
Yeah.
Of course she was aware. But this was before she fully embraced. Because right now, this woman has
Yeah.
stepped into who she fucking
Yeah.
is.
I
Like,
was
you know
gonna
when
say,
Mariah started
who's
realising,
your drag queen, except then I realised it's you.
M. Rusty Asshole,
Is it?
that she doesn't exist yet.
Oh,
I'm
you're
hopeful.
manifesting.
I'm
I
hopeful.
reckon you could do it.
M.
You
Rusty
just
Asshole.
go and drag.
I already do.
Yeah.
How could I be any more in drag than what I currently am? What takes out my
you
eyebrows?
know what? You could mime. And that's about all you need to do.
How dare you?
I'd respect it as commitment to the bit.
I'm never miming.
No, I know.
Even Babs wouldn't do it. Some say maybe she should
no,
have. Not
openly.
me. Oh, what? Who said that? I didn't say that. Anyway, Delts, we wish you well. And apologies to Dami Im. Runner-up's incredible. I think because it was 2016.
Yeah.
That was not a great year for me. Also, anything pre-pandemic is really wiped clear from my brain. Anything pre-10 a.m. today is really wiped clear from my brain. So let us move on to another diva.
M. Rusty Arsehole?
M. Rusty Asshole.
Yeah.
Who has announced her national tour that is now on sale to all states except Tasmania. We're working on it. Again, this is a small independent tour. I literally have to transfer from my bank account to a theatre's bank account to rent a theatre. Let me just say that again. I have to rent a theatre. Theatres are not cheap. It's not like a hotel room.
No.
It's a whole theatre. And in the past, I've had touring companies foot the bill first and then I paid them back in ticket sales later on. But I thought this year I'm just going to try doing it on my own. I did get Frontier's blessing. I emailed Sahara, who's the head of Frontier, and I said, look, I'm doing a really small run this year. We're going to try and do it on our own. She emailed back a little too quickly and said, of course, I wish you well.
Good luck, babe.
She did not wish her well.
She did wish me well, but I think she's worried about me. No, I believe Sahara absolutely wished me well, but I think she was like, okay, babe, good luck. We'll see. I reserve the right to go back to Frontier next year should I need to, and Sahara knows this. But she understood my desire to do this. So we have announced tickets are on sale everywhere, and there's been some questions about the show and wondering, is this just a breakup show? Is it safe to come to if I'm married? Can I bring the men? Am I going to cry? What should I wear? What can I expect to leave feeling like? There's just lots of things coming in that I felt like maybe if you could get your...
Journalistic, my Tracy Grimshaw.
Or your Jan Event.
Oh, yeah.
Or your Jill Singer.
Or my Richard Wilkins.
You Rich...
Can I just say, we're calling it a show. At what point in Divadom do you say it's my new era? Because I feel like you're there and you're like, I mean, look, we've changed the background.
Sitting here with my ear hanging over my shoulder, and not one gay man in this room said, put your ear in it.
Even your in-ear looks like a red heart.
Thank you.
Pink
Yes, love. Look at this. I've spared no expense on the new era. I saw footage of someone saying, I can't believe this was Sabrina Carpenter 3 years ago. Look how shit her set was. And it was like amazing. It was like a big love heart with love heart balloons falling from the ceiling. And I
you're
was like, oh,
what?
I wish I could afford that.
Yeah.
Just
She
wanting
has
to
progressed.
manage expectations. This tour is not outgrown. There will be no puppet. There are no confetti cannons.
There'll be no fire-breathing dragon.
There's no dragons.
Yes.
There's none of that. This is my new era. And it
Yeah.
is my era that we're calling not in this economy,
It's
bitch.
intimate. It's about emotions.
Yeah, but also I need to make some money, guys.
It's about capitalism.
Yes. It's about how men, my peers, do not tour with massive sets and pre-production and production. They get on stage with a fucking stool, a checkered shirt, and some straight vodka.
And
they're calling
charging
water.
$95.
Yeah, more. So
Yeah.
I'm striking a blow for feminism, putting in less effort on staging. Let me tell you right now.
Wow.
Okay.
Go,
So
Jermaine. All right. Well, the first question, is this a breakup show? I understand people wanting to know that. But it can't be narrowed down that narrowly, can it?
no, I mean, you've seen the show.
I have. Yeah, so I have to like unpack. And also, not only did I see it, I'd read it before I saw it. So my level of, it's hard for me to feign any kind. I'm not going to be surprised by any of these answers.
But you
I'm
can
intrigued.
also insert your knowledge on the show since you've read it and seen it.
Yes. Yeah, let's talk about the genesis then.
Okay. Obviously, this show has been birthed in my separation era.
Yes.
Brought about.
Good
because-
use of era. Well done.
Thank you. But the whole show really is my humble realization that I have built my entire personality around wanting to be chosen. And not just by my husband, by my parents, by my teachers, by my coaches, by my friends, by my employers, by my children, and ultimately, obviously, by my husband. And when you build an entire personality,
And now buy the ticket buying public.
please, and now ironically, my entire job
Requires on you being consciously chosen with credit card details at times.
narrator. She was
Yeah.
having the realization.
Yeah, yeah. She had dug a deep abyss for herself and was now falling into it.
The fucking irony of me doing a show has just dawned on me. The whole show is about being chosen, and here I am now begging the public to choose me, pick me, love me, enough to buy tickets to come and see me.
And did you, pray tell, believe that if one of these figures chose you fully and completely, you would be whole?
Yes.
Right.
And needless to say, I am a gaping hole.
It's a fine line between whole and whole.
It's true. No, this show does, in fact, mention and deeply unpack the exact moment my marriage ended,
It does. It definitely does.
which I haven't spoken about publicly.
No, but let's just keep in mind, and I already want to qualify it by saying, yes, obviously there's been a very, very significant breakup, but there also has been a dating era, and you're going to get, this package has it all.
This package spends a little bit of time on the marriage breakdown. Then we go into hectic hinge era,
Yeah.
which is a couple of dates. One dating experience was with the first man I saw after Scott and I went our separate ways. And that was a very dating experience.
And by that, you mean there were elements of physical extreme distress that could also be, with time, intensely amusing, but at the actual time, quite disgusting. Not disgusting. It's not disgusting.
No.
It's beautiful.
It's
vivid. It's visceral. That's something that you can always say about many of M's experiences. Visceral.
I just want to say, when people in Darwin, and thank you to Darwin for keeping my secret. I love that because this story is kind of the linchpin of the entire show. And it's also, it works metaphorically as well in terms of how I show up to life, just in that big, explosive way.
It's not a subtle metaphor. And I think you're already, I love it that you're framing it as a secret. If anyone has not got what we're talking about.
Don't! But also the thing about the next iteration, so I'm hitting Adelaide Cabaret Festival in 3 weeks. I'm writing now because things have happened since Darwin.
You're adding. There's also, many people that are listening would also be aware of, sometimes online you go through and break down profiles and things like that.
Yes.
You look at how people choose to present themselves.
I do.
On these apps. Is this also a feature of the show?
Absolutely. I'm always fascinated to insert myself in the mind of a straight man as he downloads Hinge from the App Store and goes through the arduous task of picking the first 5 photos in his fucking camera roll to put on his Hinge profile. And I imagine a straight man sitting there going, now where's a group photo where you can't tell which one I am, but my 2 tallest, best-looking friends are standing next to me? Oh, I'll put that one in first. Okay, here's me in the same flannelette shirt 4 fucking times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's me holding a dead animal. Pop that in. Now, what do I want? I don't want anyone who takes life too seriously. Oh, lol, I'm so likable. Okay, great. Just going to pop that up. Meanwhile, women everywhere are spending hours curating.
Lighting.
Absolutely.
Special photo shoots, angles.
Oh, my God. But I just want to let all the straight men know, putting a group shot first isn't fooling us. And it's always the men who they pick where they've got like they pick their most attractive, handsome mate, and it's like there's 5 of them, and I can guarantee you the man whose profile it is
the least attractive in the group.
I mean, that's a bit mean.
But also inaccurate?
Isn't one of the 5 tall, attractive men is what I was going to say.
All right, sure.
You're not fooling us. We know what you're doing. You're trying to lure us with your mates and then hope when we swipe left to you in one of the 7 Lowe's flannelettes you've got on that we're not going to, actually, he's not as tall as his friends, but I don't know, I'll give him a swipe. Did you see Bumble have announced that they're thinking of getting rid of the swipe and letting people's AIs, like their ChatGPT profiles, chat to other people's ChatGPT profiles and letting all that happen behind the scenes to figure out who you're most compatible with because of what you've been ChatGPTing, and then you will be then presented with who your ChatGPTs think that you are most compatible with.
Wow.
Wild. I don't think
would it be
that's a good
effective?
idea.
I don't know. Personally, though, I would love to have a conversation with AIM.
No, you wouldn't. I would like to go one step further. I think it would be very interesting if you put people's Google search histories and you match them with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That would be terrifying. But also, we do so much weird searching for our weird aspects of our work.
But also, my algorithm is so confused because it's either searching for like sick Red Bull, red run downhill mud mountain biking, or what is the 16th century word for dildo?
Yeah.
So I think I would be matched with someone who's probably on several watch lists and or in jail.
I just think, I don't think it would reflect well on me. I think it would look like the world is burning and he's just obsessively trying to find details about Beyonce Act 3. Why? Who is he? How facile can you be? Anyway. But also, I should just say, it's not even, it actually takes a look at your relationship with love across your whole life.
Yeah.
We go back to the Genesis, we go back to Original M.
Yeah, Original M. Original M. No, the whole thing examines the way love shows up through womanhood. And this is a
And girlhood to begin with.
Yeah, and I think it's important for men to see this. And often men need to relate things to how women are extension of them. Sure, whatever. I'll take what I can get. But they're raising daughters. They're with wives. They've got sisters. They've got mothers. And I think when men become aware of how aware we have to be about being chosen, maybe that starts the wheels turning. Maybe things can start to change. But I didn't realise any of this stuff till I left my marriage. And then once you see it, and as I put up a post last week that's kind of gone viral, nothing radicalizes a woman faster than when she realizes her entire life has been structured around making a man comfortable. And you can't unsee it, Michael. And it will be a catalyst for change. So I want you to know when you come, will you cry? It's not as searing as my other shows. It's not about that. It's
Could we
not
also
that.
touch on music, just to be clear? So this is a musical show.
Yes.
And originals, or why am I pretending I don't know the answer? Originals or
Yes,
covers?
both.
Or a mixture of both.
There's an original I've written called Chosen. There is another. I'm putting in one of the songs from the musical.
I know which one.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yes, but I just thought I haven't asked your
What?
permission
Oh,
or
you
Sean's
better
permission.
Get your tickets fast.
Yeah, but I'm putting in Never Let a Man
Yeah.
because I just love it so much.
It's an Emrosiano composition
It is.
together with Sean
Donahue. It just fits so perfectly in the show.
It's very Diva having a spotlight moment.
Which I
reflecting, which
Yes.
she is.
So that's going in there. So people,
quite literally in this instance, I predict.
people get a little bit of our musical, but also it's a hugely poignant, relatable song for this show. And then there are some covers. And then, of course, I will be doing Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love, but my version of that.
Yeah.
It's musical, but it is the first show I've done where I'm really kind of focusing down on that one topic, which is not getting covered enough. And I found when I entered into this post-separation dating world, post-40 dating world, it is not doom and gloom. It is absolutely, I mean, it's tough for a different set of reasons, and I'll outline those. I'm not going to be Pollyanna about it, but there's a whole world out there for women who have looked at their life and gone, you fucking what? And want something better and more.
And what, without giving away any endings of the show or anything like that, what are the biggest notions of love and the way we think about it, or dating, or all of it, that you would challenge now? What are you saying that's different from what people are hearing? Because quite a bit. Well, one thing being, it's not like the notion of younger men going for older women is definitely, that's culturally, we have a particular idea that doesn't happen, and you would counter.
I would counter that I feel like it's always been the women have been painted generally as desperate for love. And we're just kind of hanging around waiting for a man to choose us. And I'm challenging the idea that no, you choose yourself with as much effort as you're going into making yourself however you think you need to be for a man. And then you will, the right person will have come to you, or you'll be on your own, which is so much better than the alternative. Because as I've said, we have been told by society that the worst thing that can happen is to be single in your 40s and beyond, rather than being told the worst thing that can happen is that you're in a loveless relationship.
A relationship that makes you less of yourself.
Yeah. Why aren't we fearing that more? What has happened? So that's kind of the thing I want to flip in the end of it all, is ending up alone is fantastic if you do it right.
And I genuinely would be keen to know the answer to this. If you went back to just before, like just late teens M,
Yeah.
what now advice, because you are in a position with your daughters to give this advice. So what is your big love advice to a person at that phase of life?
Have standards. I had no standards. I literally, the bar was haunting the core of the earth, drenched in
Through the
CK1.
molten lava. Oh, beyond that, into the pool of CK1.
Into the CK1 at the centre of the earth that the devil haunts. The devil haunts is where my bar was. There, just like disintegrating. There is no bar, gaping hole. Have a bar, raise it up. It was just honestly man or bust. Get a man. You can do it. Hide your flaws. Lie about camping. Yes. Oh my God, I love the outdoors. Take me camping. Lies. Don't do it. Have standards. It doesn't matter. My children both, I'm proud to say, have very high standards and are both okay if they do or don't end up in a relationship. And for me, I don't want them to fear. This show isn't anti-love or anti-relationship.
No.
It's about who you show up as before you enter into those things. And if we can get that right, and we can get to the young women and the young men and be, let's get it all together before we decide we want to spend our life with somebody. Then the relationships look different, and you don't wake up in your 40s a fucking broken shell of a woman ready to murder anybody that chews too loudly and just wondering why the hell am I in this life I didn't pick. This show is hopefully going to prevent that from happening for the next generation. Sorry, I don't want to say too much.
Weirdly, I don't know whether I ever said this. I was going to say I had a big love epiphany. I was given one in my 20s.
Tell me.
And it wasn't just go for cock, although that was a realization that came too.
That's in my show also.
Yeah. No, I was having all these dramas because I was like constantly in terrible dating situations. People didn't really like me very much. And I had ended up in therapy hoping to be told what to do. And knowingly they wouldn't really tell me what to do. They would just make all these observations. And they were like, how would you define love as opposed to infatuation? And I was like, oh, so basic. I'm like, well, infatuation's just like a bit more superficial and it's just intense, and love's like, I don't know, more long-term and deep. And they're like, also keep it. And I thought this was so wanky at the time. They go, the other difference is love is a verb. What does that mean to you? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, what? And they're like, well, love is like, it's an action that you do. Whereas infatuation is like you think love is just something that happens, like you can't control. And it was so true. I did. I thought it just strikes you like lightning. And like when you're hot for someone, that's love and everything. And they're like, no, it's something you do. It's an act you do. And obviously you need infatuation and attraction, but it's not just an act you do. It's also an act someone else does for you. And so if you looked at the way someone's acting towards you and there's not love, and I was like, to be honest, at the time, I'm like, what a wanky thing to say.
That's so good.
But then when I met Adrian, he drove me to the airport and then walked all the way to the gate and waited for me to go on, and I suddenly realised that fucking therapist.
Yeah.
This is what she meant. He's like, it's like there's an act of love that's happening, not just. And I in retrospect, it was a turning point, and I could have done another 10 years just wandering around thinking if you're hot for someone, that's what it is.
And I think that is brilliant. And the things,
Hated it at the time.
Of course, because it was true. And also a lot of work and boring.
Well, it's not.
And we're taught to believe.
Not very sexy when you're in
but
your
that's the
20s.
thing.
Yeah.
We're kind of conditioned to think it is that like once in a lifetime, bolt out of the blue addiction.
And it is so intense, particularly at that age.
Of course.
Like you stay awake at night just thinking, oh. And also often it is the neglect that is so, like it is the lack of love. It's a bit like, why aren't they messaging me back?
Can I tell you though, experiencing it now in my 40s, because I'm in another teendom, I'm in reverse puberty, it's just as intense. And I've learned more about myself now through the rejections than I would have ever learned as a teenager, and having to take them on board because I am in a place where I do want to walk through the world a bit easier. I don't want to wake up crying every day. So I am happy to take lessons about myself on board to make things easier.
I love it that she gets to mid-40s. And I don't want to wake up crying every day.
I don't.
Come
It did. But what I have learned is that what you've just spoken of, Adrian showing up at the airport, love is a doing thing. I have always felt that it was something I had to earn through acts of service, through acts of impressive deeds. And it's never occurred to me until recently. Yeah, that is just baseline.
Yeah.
It should be something that is there, not something that you have to chase. And I often walk into relationships with the person is at 100. They're perfect and there's nothing they can do wrong. And then there's a series of things that happen that the tank goes down on the relationship and the person, and I start to get annoyed and despondent. But the correct way I now know is you walk in and everyone's kind of at zero.
Yeah.
And then we start doing things that build each other up in each other's eyes.
Yeah.
And that has been a big flipping point for me in that people, you go in and you earn trust and love through lots of different acts of kindness and all the things, rather than walking in and with these like, oh, this is amazing, this is perfect, our chemistry is incredible. And oftentimes it's not chemistry, it's trauma. It's not. It's dopamine. It's your nervous system realizing this person is going to cause me great pain. Woo! You know, how can I heal the mother wound? I'll date this man that reminds me of her.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Ask my daughter and her dating history. It's a series of M's.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But that could be
That's okay.
a
I
blessing
point out.
of sorts.
So, sure. It's just hard feeling everything everywhere all the time. Okay. Anyway, that's the show that is coming your way. I'm completely independent. So you coming along means a great deal to me. Tickets are on sale now everywhere. You can get your information. Just go to mrussiano.com. Everything is there that you need, or Instagram. It's all over the shop. Again, if you want to suggest your small town's theatre, get onto us. You know how to do it. Coming up next in the sealed section, Kylie Minogue, another Australian diva.
Did you just call her Colin Minogue? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Colin
That sounds like Rebecca Elmaloglu, another soap star. Didn't have a music career to my knowledge.
Didn't she?
I don't think so.
I want to say, remember the Shantuzis?
Yes.
Never
Yeah,
forget.
that makes me think of them for some reason.
Okay.
The Shantuzis.
Yeah.
Good name.
It was a good name.
Did Richard Wilkins date one of the Shantuzis?
Almost definitely.
Probably. Let's go into the sealed section where we want to discuss Kylie Minogue's new Netflix doco.
She is. She's getting a 3-part treatment.
Yes, can't wait. And various other things that will inevitably come up that I have forgotten to talk about because my brain is a fucking sieve. Bye. If you're not a subscriber to Emsolation Extra, here's what you're missing. Hello there and welcome to the sealed section where we give you all the stuff. I tell you, I think I have dementia. I actually think I have dementia. I don't know. I can't. I said to Ben this morning, Ben, I do not have the energy to be Em Rossiano anymore.
Yeah.
I need someone else to be cast
Thank
in this
God
role.
AI has come along
Who
just
can
at
we
the right
cast?
time to
There
play
is
you.
no AI strong enough.
I don't think we could. I think
There
psychologically.
is not enough water on the planet.
I mean, Shella could do it, but it just
she
wouldn't
doesn't
be
want to.
fair. Yeah.
She's got too much Scott in her. This has to be pure. You need to find like pure. Like she's too muggle. She's got muggle and magic. I'm just pure dark
She's
magic.
a half-blood, so to speak.
I need a Voldemort.
Jesus. I don't know who could match this energy. You know what? I mean, the only time I've ever seen that level of
Here we go.
sheer force and, well, you know, if we... My answer's going to be... No one's going to know who I'm talking
Who are you
about.
talking about?
We save the best stuff for Emsolation Extra. So if you want to hear or even better watch what happened next, just click the link in our episode description or visit emsolation.supercast.com and join. Instantly, you'll have access to a world of bonus apps and other treats, all accessible through the podcast app that you are currently listening on right now. And on our extra tier, you can also watch and stream the video episode of what you just heard and our exclusive sealed section episode back to back every week via the Supercast website for just $2.50 a week on our yearly plan. Join Extra or Extra and get 2 bonus episodes every week, plus close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority, and merch discounts and one-off exclusives. Find out more. Click the link in the episode description or go to emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with Em Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios. Hosted by Em Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley. Produced by Em Rossiano. Filmed and edited by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, Em Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano Barrow. With assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to chat with you again soon.